Aidan, ultimately not the result you were after today, but things really just changing with sort of 10 minutes or so of the game left.
Yeah, disappointing to lose any game, especially when you're in a winning position, and obviously the red card and the penalty changed everything. We'll need to see it back, how the build up, the play goes, how the boy gets in, but as I say, it is disappointing, really disappointing.
To what extent do you think the game turned around? Because I have to say, in the first sort of 12-15 minutes, Accies got to a really bright start, and they're perhaps a bit aggrieved not to have taken the lead in that time.
Yeah, I mean, you're pressed to say it was even longer, 20-25 minutes, but it was, seeing games against good teams, sometimes that happens, and you need to defend well, you need to defend your set pieces, defend crosses, you need to win second balls, and I think ultimately after 25 minutes, when we got a bit higher up the park, when we were pressing higher up the park, we were finding more space higher up the park, we started playing well, and we started playing a wee bit of football in the first half, and it was good after that, up and probably until the goal, and then after we scored the goal it turned into a slightly different game for us. Obviously we want to play good football, but sometimes the way they made it after it gets a bit ugly, and if you can win like that then it's brilliant. You're walking away saying tremendous, but obviously with the red card it changed it.
A lot of the time we've seen you in the past playing specifically right out on the left, but today you actually looked like you had a bit of a kind of free role and drifted in. What's Paul Sheeran said to you about that?
I mean, as a younger player, I always played inside or just off a striker. Last couple of seasons I've kind of been more left or right, but I'm naturally can play any of the three. So I think obviously the way we want to play suits me playing in there, and because I've got legs to run for. Obviously in the channels, both sides, I can come short. I like coming short, I like going long, so I think in there gives me more freedom, and I think because the way we play, we want to pass and move, the freedom is good for me.
A few choice words at half time, you believe? Is the manager wanting a little bit more for the guys in the second half?
I mean, I think after the first 30 it was expected. It's not always bright and rosy. Obviously we beat Albion 5-1 on Tuesday night and played really well, and it's a different game today, and obviously what, to a certain extent we came out, and I don't know how long after the half we scored, but and then as I say, the game slightly changed in terms of the way both teams were playing, but I mean if you're not being up to the standard that you want to be, then somebody needs to tell you.
To what extent is it difficult, as not to get too downhearted about it, because while we...
Your attention please, the stadium is out of event mode. Out of event mode. Thank you.
Happy days. Because ultimately, although the game was a 2-1 defeat, there were signs that the parents should be positive about.
Yeah, I mean, it's still early doors, obviously, and we can still go and do well in this group. Nothing to say we can't. And I mean, it's still, as I say, it's early days. That was my first start. I was unwell, and I've not played any friendlies other than second 45 against Irvine Meadows, and then obviously 30 minutes on Tuesday night. So that was my first game, and in that heat, it was tough, and it was tough on everybody. It's not what you're used to in Scotland. Let's face it. Sadly, but as I say, there is some positives to take out of it, and that's what we'll look at, the positives and the negatives, because we're a new group, we're a new unit, and there's a lot of good players there, a lot of good players in the team. So if we take the negatives, look at them, we appreciate the positives and keep doing them, then that's all we can do for games like that.
And so far on a personal level, settling into the club okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. As I say, it's been great. The usual, don't want to say the usual stuff, but the tough pre-season's been, it's been really good, and I'm really enjoying it. As I say, it was great to get a goal on a personal level, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully scoring a lot more goals and ultimately winning games for this club. I'm really looking forward to it.
And talk us through the goal itself.
First half we were playing deep, and I think the two centre backs for them were easily passing it across, and I just took a risk, and I don't. When I was 1v1 with centre back, I just shifted it and shot back across goal. Won the shooting competition yesterday in training, so it put me in good stead for it. So that was that.
And just finally on to the next one. What's your thoughts on that?
No, it's a different type of game again Wednesday night, but we're all looking forward to it, and we'll go into the game Wednesday looking to win and put on a good show, put a good performance, because ultimately that's it. You want to win every single game, but we want to play well. If we can take aspects of today, take aspects of Tuesday night, every game we learn and go forward, then we'll do well.
Well, congratulations on the goal today, and thanks for your time.
Thanks very much. Cheers.